Pete Davidson actually drove a car into a house and made a huge car accident in real life. So it's like, I guess art imitates life, but that's something that happened in real life. Now, they're saying it's a misdemeanor. This is an actual thing. I'm not even joking. It's like really happened. So they're saying it's a misdemeanor. On March 4th, we talked about this before in the show. He drove his car into a house off Rodeo Drive and Alvarado Avenue in Beverly Hills. Now, allegedly, he lost control. He was not under any kind of drugs, they were saying. He struck a fire hydrant and plowed into the side of the house at about 11 p.m. So this happened. He had his girlfriend at the time in the car with him, actress Sue Wonders, who he met probably on Bodies, which is a show they just both worked on together. She's also been on Generation for Max, another show. But they were in there, and they believed that it was a thing that, it was reckless driving. That's what the LA attorney's office is saying. It was reckless driving, so they're charging Pete. And we'll see what happens with that going forward. But it's some good news and some bad news for Pete Davidson, I would say.
I when you just said all that stuff about the show, I knew about the show, and I know Edie Falco and Joe Pesci are in it, and I've been meaning to watch it. I just haven't been able to. I mean, good for him. Like, what a star-studded cast. Lorne Michaels behind him. He's getting another season. Like, one of my boss's good friends actually does a cameo. He plays a version of Brad Pitt because Brad Pitt could not make it to shoot the scene with Pete Davidson in the show. So Rob shows up and shoots the scene as Brad Pitt. It's very funny. I did see that one scene. Alexa, no one asked you. Thank you. No, she's not sure. She was very sure a minute ago when she was interrupting. So anyway, that's all I really know about the show. I really want to check it out. I'm team Pete Davidson. So, I think they should leave him alone with the reckless driving and go season 2 of Bupkis.
Honestly, it's just a weird happenstance that it all kind of happened at the same time. I mean, the show didn't air yet, but the fact that, they had probably shot that way in advance. That's how it goes. So it's just very weird to me. Rachel, what do you think about this situation? Were you a fan of Bupkis, and do you think this is all like, again, was it all planned for the show? Was it a publicity thing? 'Cause it could have been. There's been weirder things that have happened in Hollywood.
I mean, now that you bring that up, maybe. I haven't seen the show. Not that I have anything against the show, I just haven't gotten around to it. I think it's in Los Angeles, where the weather is usually pretty good, and that photo didn't seem like there was any bad weather. There wasn't any ice to slip on. There wasn't any rain going on. The neighborhood seems like it's pretty spaced out. I don't understand how you hit a whole ass house while not being intoxicated, or if it's not on purpose. Like, it's a house. Did you not see it there, bud?
It's a big white house too.
Like, I like Pete Davidson and all, but like, clearly, like, you hit a house for a reason. Something happened there.
It's very odd. And even when we talked about this back in March, I was like, something seems fishy about this overall. Like, it just seems odd to me, especially because he doesn't even live in LA. So he was probably just visiting. And it's like, you're visiting LA and then you get into a car accident at 11 o'clock at night. Normally you jump to conclusions, like that game that you play to jump to conclusions. Little Office Space. But it's like, that's what it seems like. It's like, it seems like there's something more behind this. As if you ask
he probably was driving very fast and turned the wheel too quickly and fishtailed. It happens.
And it's not his car, so maybe it was something with that too.
Fishtail that far. Because, like, again, the lawn's huge. How do you not regain control at some point before you hit the damn house?
That's a good question. I don't know. Your things are happening. You're fishtailing. Now you're on a lawn. You're like, what do I do? I don't know. Maybe he just doesn't have a good reflex situation. He smokes a lot of weed. Maybe his reflexes are slow. I don't know.
It's true. I blame it on the Crohn's. Maybe he had to shit really bad, and so, like, he was just swerving because he was about to go in his pants.
Rude. So rude,
hey,
Brian.
I've been there. I know. It's like, it's Crohn's brothers. I get it. You know what I mean? You have an issue.
Into a lot of houses.
And you crash into a house.
Regularly.
And it becomes a normal thing. And you're just like, whatever, Crohn's. Give him your Crohn's card and you move on. That's all it is.